Hey, what's happening? It's Zayth and you're tapped in with Soundtake.
Welcome back, guys, to another Soundtake podcast. I'm your host, Wilix, as you all know. I hope you're enjoying your New Year's. On today's episode, we got an artist that goes by the name of Zayth. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, good, bro. Thank you for having me on.
No worries. How's the New Year's treating you so far?
Not too bad, eh? A lot of recording music and getting shit cracking.
Okay, that's good.
How about you, man?
My New Year's is good, man. I'm trying to lose my belly and,
Oh, shit,
get
yeah,
fit.
you and me both, brother.
Everyone's New Year's resolution, get
Exactly.
fit as always, every year.
Exactly.
We go through the same stage and hopefully this year we'll hit it.
Bro, I tell you, I went to the gym, like just starting off, right, this new year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie, there's so many new faces there, which is great.
Yeah.
Good on them, but at the same time, it's like, I know, like, fucking half the people there ain't going to come back after 2 weeks.
It's a good time of the year to be a gym owner.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, before we start, we're going to go through some icebreakers.
For sure.
You ready?
Yes, sir. Let's get it cracking.
All right, let's go. What's something people your age are obsessed with that you just don't get?
Oh, shit. 6'7".
6'7"? What's the meaning of that?
I don't
Tell
know.
me, that's your
Bro,
age, people.
I just see the guys throwing up their hands, right?
Yeah.
And screaming 6. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means. My younger siblings use that shit. Friends at school use that.
Yeah.
And bro, it's just like,
you don't get it.
No.
I can't lie. I gotta. I won't lie. I do it a lot.
Really?
I do it because I have little siblings and they start spamming and I'm like,
true.
and then I start spamming and too. I'm like,
Yeah,
we're here
true,
now,
fair
so I might
enough.
as well embracing it.
Exactly. Fair.
Apparently, yeah.
It's culture,
It's culture apparently now. He came from a basketball player apparently. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
heard.
true.
Yeah. Would you rather late nights or early mornings?
Early mornings for sure. Like even today,
Yeah.
I was up at like 4 o'clock. Just
4 o'clock doing what?
a bit of a monster, early breakfast.
4 a.m.
Yeah, man, get it cracking.
That's
Bright
too,
and early.
That's too early, bro. Texting or voice notes?
Texting for sure. Like just if I need to fire something off, and I feel like with voice notes, if I really need to send a voicemail, I'll just call you.
Nah, sometimes I just feel like you gotta hear what you gotta say.
Oh,
Sometimes
true.
it's like texting is like they don't really hear the emotion.
Yeah, like the meaning. And stuff like exactly.
That. Yeah, but texting. I prefer texting as well. What about texting or calling?
Oh, texting.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not one for calls unless I'm like type with you.
Yeah, same,
Yeah.
bro. I hate calls, even no matter how close we are.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
would watch my phone ring.
Yeah.
And then
Just leave it.
Yeah, no. If they text me and it's something urgent, then I'll call back.
Oh yeah.
If they don't text me and I don't pick up, then
Yeah. The only people I
God
pick
knows.
up the phone to are like my family.
yeah, definitely.
And that's it.
Even sometimes my family, I leave them. I call them after a few minutes. I'm like
Yeah.
call them back
Hell
because
yeah.
I don't like talking. Like they can text
Bro.
unless it's my mom and dad because they can't really text in Australia.
Yeah.
So they just
True.
yeah they just call and I have to pick up.
Yeah, man.
What's your biggest distractions that happens when you're supposed to be working?
On music or just in general?
In general, bro.
Or in general, procrastinating. I like taking my time.
Yeah.
At the same time, if I can put something off till like the last minute, I will.
Yeah.
The only place I think where that doesn't apply is music. Because that's my first love and like, just that's something I've always enjoyed since a kid.
So nothing distracts you when you're making music.
Nah, I'm just in the zone. And it's a flow state.
Okay. Fair. What was the last thing that made you laugh genuinely?
Genuinely, I'd say I was at a New Year's party with my bro. Shout out TB.
Yeah.
And we were all there, right? It was like all the family friends got together, and the music would be cracking. And his family had like this old retro games table from like the 80s or 90s or some shit. And then you'd sit down there and they'd have like fucking Pac-Man on like the tabletop and shit. And it was like super retro games, like old school shit.
Yeah.
And low key, bro, my dad was fucking it up on the Pac-Man. He was nice with that shit.
Yeah. Old man, boomer. Boomer.
Hey, don't do my dad like that, dog.
I mean, how old are you?
18.
Oh, he's probably young too. How old is your dad?
Over 50.
Yeah, he's a boomer. Sorry, Papa Zayth.
Bro, that's mad. That's mad.
Nah, I'm joking. It's all jokes. So that made you laugh.
Yeah.
Now you can tell next
Exactly.
time.
That's the most recent one, no?
Now you can tell that story.
18-year-old artist, Brisbane, Australia. Make trap, pop, R&B, bit of everything. You know, and just I do it for the love of this shit, man.
Yes, sir. Let me ask you, what made you start getting into music?
So I did music all the way since like primary school. I joined like the school choir and that.
Choir?
Yeah, man, I was a choir kid going through school.
Like, what were you doing? Which one were you? Were you trumpets? What were you?
Nah,
just
so
singing?
like at school, yes, singing.
Yeah, okay.
And then I also at my high school I did the trombone, like doing these ones. No
Oh,
ditty,
that's
no
those
ditty.
big ass.
Yeah, no fucking ditty, bro. Fuck that shit. But like, bro.
How long ago was that? Can you still play it?
I can still play it. 'Cause I only graduated.
I think we need to get. Bro, those are the. Yeah, continue. Sorry,
no ditty, y'all.
Sorry,
I know this shit gonna get clipped, but no ditty.
Get him, ditty boy.
Yeah, nah, but like, so I just graduated in November last year.
Yeah.
Right, and I did the trombone from grade 5 all the way through to grade 12.
Oh, so you enjoyed it?
Yeah, but in terms of singing, that's really where I found like my calling, and really fell in love with music.
Okay.
I've been doing that since like grade 2 or something.
Oh,
I did that
really?
all the way through.
Grade 2. Can grade 2 people even sing?
Somehow, some way.
That's a sing
You know,
gibberish.
my primary school conductors, they get up there and get it cracking. You know?
Okay.
They get us all dialed.
Yeah. And what originally pushed you to start making your own music, like apart from the choir?
Apart from the choir, I'd see people like Post Malone do that, and like he'd sell out shows, and I was like, shit, I want to be like this motherfucker one day.
Yeah.
You know, and I'd watch his live performances that people had recorded and put on YouTube, and like his stage presence and everything is like next level. Just his like songs, he's so versatile. You know, like he'll do rap, like rock, and then he'll switch to country. You know, and he does it all seamlessly. You know.
And how's people supporting you throughout this? When you started making music, like when did you decide to take it full, and how was the support?
Well, I decided to take it full. Like I tried it in like grade 8 and 9.
Okay.
So that would have been like early 2020s. It was like just getting off the back end of COVID.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I want to try this. And I won't lie, I used to upload unreleased Post Malone songs to SoundCloud and pass them shits off as my own. I was a bastard.
You scammer.
Bro, I was a bastard. I won't lie.
Scammer. ATO, get him.
Yo, Posty, don't come for me, dog. But like, I full uploaded like a whole album. It was like 18 songs. It was called Speak of the Demon. I'll never forget.
Were you at least successful?
No, not for the first year. So when I was in grade 8, nothing. Year 9 was when I was like, yeah, fuck that corny shit.
Yeah.
And I started doing like my own stuff. You know, I've always recorded off my iPhone on like BandLab and that.
Okay.
Just literally under the stairs of my house, we got like a cupboard.
Okay.
I'd sit under there. There's no aircon or anything, so I'm just sweating.
Yeah.
I'm sweating like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there pumping out songs. And the mix, you know, and the sound quality wasn't great in like 2022. But
Yeah.
when I really started taking it seriously was 2023. That's when I came up with the name Zayth Garçon. Like 2022, I went by the name King Chopper.
King Chopper.
Yeah, and I was making music like Lil Baby, NLE Chopper. you know?
Yeah.
I was making all this street shit, and like as a white kid from the burbs, I ain't never done none of. I ain't never shot up a store or gone on a drill or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I just rapped about it because it's what I listened to when I first started listening to hip hop. You know, it's what I knew. But then, year 10 was when I started taking it seriously. I dropped the King Chopper, archived all my old shit. It's probably still on my phone somewhere, but like, then I switched to Zayth Garçon. And
what made you switch?
Just wanted to take it seriously.
Yeah.
You know, year 8 and 9, it was all for like shits and giggles.
Yeah.
You know, just sort of trying it out. If it happens, it doesn't. Or if it happens or doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter.
Fairs.
But like, year 10, I was just like, fuck it, I want to make this shit a career today. I've never seen myself as doing a sit-down office job. Shout out to y'all that do, but like, it's just not me. Yeah. You know, I like social interactions and talking to people. And so I think the stage is good for that. Obviously, performing more through school, that sort of got me accustomed to it.
Were you like one of those that always done the talent shows and stuff like that?
No, my school never really had talent shows.
Really? What school?
Brisbane Grammar.
What?
Yeah, bro. Grammar have some great musicians, and the music program there, it's top notch.
But no performing. There's no like events like.
There's heaps of school concerts, but there's no talent show where, say, random kids that aren't in the music program could go and do something.
Okay. Well, that's sad.
Yeah, no, I did heaps of. That's actually where I did my first performances at some of those school concerts.
Yeah.
It was like a jazz band, right? And they'd get me on to sing. The first one I did was in year 10, actually. I sung "Fuck You" by CeeLo Green.
Fuck you.
I didn't say fuck. You had to be.
I thought you said it in school.
Yeah, no,
in
bro.
School,
I would have been expelled. I would have been expelled if I'd done that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but then last year, bro. Last year was when I really took the performing seriously. At their big premiere music concert, I sung "Moondance" by Michael Bublé with the jazz band. And then right at the end of the year, the final concert for the whole year, I did "Runaway Baby" by Bruno Mars. And that last one, bro, that went off. The crowd were getting lit. There was a couple.
Did you ever do any of your songs?
Nah.
Why not?
Because the school, bro, a lot of my
you're
music.
not allowed?
Yeah, no, because a lot of it's explicit.
I mean, you can do the clean version.
Bro, the amount of times I curse in my shit, it's fucked. Even now, I'm just rattling that shit off. I know my folks at home gonna watch this oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
But then they know about your music, right?
Yeah, they do, but they don't fully understand what goes on. They know it.
Yeah, now they'll listen and then they're gonna criticize you. They're gonna get you.
Yeah, nah. The only people, I'd say strangers do know more about it than them. Even say my mum's work colleagues, she tells them about it, and they go listen to my stuff. And all that, yeah.
And how was it making music through school? Was there a lot of support with your classmates and your grade mates and stuff?
I'd say my tight group of friends, they all really got behind, and sure they take the piss out of it a bit, but that's just friendly banter.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of the wider school community though, low key, it was sort of it was popular to hate on me in school because it was oh, he's the rapper, it's King Chopper's the one that stuck, which is fuck, bro, just call me Zayth. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Just call me Zayth.
Guys, can we get some King Chopper in the comments?
Bro, if you keep this shit, you're going to keep this shit, right? Oh, shit. No, but a lot of kids, a lot of kids just hate, and they do it for the sake of hating. It's I don't know how much you'd experienced it, but especially in high school, it's a very toxic environment.
Oh, bro, in high school, I was the quietest kid you could find out, bro. I was I was so quiet. I was just focused. School, I would go to class, do my stuff.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why I went to school was just to play at lunchtime, just to play football.
Yeah,
honestly, that was my core memory. I'd go to round up the whole school. Let's go play football.
Oh yeah, sick.
That was me, and I was quiet. And then when out of football, I was just quiet, sit down, eat my lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Do my own business. But hate. At least you're being noticed.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're getting hate, you're getting noticed. So.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
And I've always been a firm believer in that. Kids share my shit around to make a joke out of it, oh, look at this shit's ass, oh, he's corny. And realistically, fuck y'all, because I'm up. Y'all ain't on sound take with my dog Wellix.
Let's go.
And y'all ain't getting it cracking. But shout out.
He ain't getting no fingers from me, though, so that's him. This is just him, not me.
Bro, I'm on my bullshit, bro. Lately in the music, and just in general, I've been cutting out all the fake shit and going real no nonsense.
What about teachers? Did the teachers ever mention anything about your
Not
music
many,
or anything?
but there'd be some teachers that would. There's this one music teacher, shout out Mr. Allport. He always got it. He heard music. He heard kids listening to my music, in the green room at school concerts. And they're like, oh, this is Xavier Carmel. Drop the govy there, but yeah, I'm telling y'all everything, but nah.
This is where you get to find out the truth when you're here, guys. That's why you come and watch, comment, and subscribe. Guys.
Exactly.
Come on, free source.
Show some love. But he heard some kids bumping it on their school laptop. He was like, oh, is that him?
Yeah.
And it's and they're like, yeah. And then he approached me about it. He listened to my mixtape when it dropped. Excuse me, August last year. And he always showed love. On the last day I was ever in that school, he gave me this old vintage keyboard from like the 90s.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, all these like retro sounds and shit. It's so cool. And shout out to Mr. Allport because he told me to use it on the production for like my next album. And I'll tell you what, there's a couple songs on there that there's some crazy synths that I used that keyboard for. And like, you know, I'm forever grateful for Mr. Allport especially.
Shout out to teacher, Mr. Allport.
Yes, sir.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
It's James Struthers too, my year 7, 9, and 10 Chinese teacher.
Let's talk about when you graduated and then you dropped. Was that like part of like closing a chapter and starting a new one when you did that?
You talking about when I dropped MIA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so, you know, because like in the MIA I talk about ending things and I use it from the lens of like a relationship.
Okay.
Right? And you don't have to. Ending things can be, you know, associated with anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Whether it's a relationship or you graduate, you get a new job.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm a firm believer in when one door closes, another opens.
Definitely.
You know, and
yeah.
I think after graduating, the door that's opening is just music. You know, I don't have to worry about assessments because, like, especially in year 12, bro, assessments are like fucked. You know, it's just one after the other after the other.
Especially, I know that school you went to was very hard.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate that school. You
Really?
know why? I remember playing football against them.
Oh yeah. What school did you go to?
I went to, at this time I was in Red Bank.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that was like 2000 and I don't know. I was in grade 10. It was fees, bro. I'm 26, so the fees.
Oh
right?
shit.
Yes. Yeah.
You look younger.
They whooped that ass so bad, bro. I'll never forget it.
Damn, bro. Brisbane Grammar School.
Yeah, Brisbane Grammar School.
Shit,
football.
man.
Yeah, they whooped us. Ever since then.
Nah, bro. The first 11 been on some smoke, bro. They won the premiership last year.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. The guys. Shout out to the 2025 first 11. Y'all were on smoke, bro.
Yeah. You watch football as well?
Not really. More so like the World Cup.
Yeah.
Or like if there's a final on or something.
Yeah.
I'm an AFL family because like my dad comes from Victoria, and that's where like it originated from.
Okay.
So,
yeah. With your music, do you what kind of like sound would you say resonates with your music?
I'd say melancholic. You know, because like a lot of the times, like my biggest song, Red Alert, right? That's it's like a hard beat, but at the same time, I'm singing about some like sad shit.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you the story about Red Alert.
Okay.
It was like, I was in year 10, and there was this chick I had a crush on. I won't drop the name. And like...
It's okay, man. Don't be shy.
But like...
Listen, we don't judge.
Yes, sir. But like, no, I saw her in like a joint choir between Brisbane Grammar and Girls Grammar.
Yeah.
And like I saw her like every Tuesday afternoon doing the rehearsals and that. And I had the fattest crush on her, I won't lie, bro.
Yeah.
And like, I told her like 2-3 weeks after meeting her, it was fucked.
Yeah.
I didn't say, oh look, I love you or none of that.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh yeah, I like you and I think we should hang out. And she's like, nah, it's cool. We friends though. Like, bro, hardcore friend zone, y'all. Bro.
You're over it, right?
Yeah. I have been, bro. I've been over that shit.
Oh,
no, but shout out to her though. We like a year after that whole thing happened. We ain't speaking like that whole year, but like we connected at like the semi-formal.
Okay, yeah.
In year 11, and we sort of like squashed that. We were like, look, my bad. I dropped the song. It's cool, but like.
Did you know it was about her?
Oh yeah, everyone knew, and I didn't even say, oh, it's about ex-girl. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I just said, look.
Guys, go in the comment and comment the name of that girl so you can find that.
Yo, y'all flaming me out here.
FBI, come on.
Yo, she gonna see this shit.
Give you guys some homework.
Bro, she gonna see this shit, I know.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, she's gonna see this and like, damn, you still hanging on to that shit?
Is all your songs like sort of the same kind of, what is it,
melancholy? It's like just flat. Not flat in the sense that there's no direction in the sound, but like flat in terms of you're not super happy, but you're not super sad.
Yeah.
You know, and that's most of the time. But lately, especially end of last year, my last 2 releases, How to Fly and MIA, I sort of got super experimental on that shit. And I was like How to Fly was like this crazy Kanye beat with a vocal sample that was so hard. And I'd sat on that beat for like 6 months before finding some shit to rap about. And then MIA was just, you know, like I was saying earlier, closing the chapter on high school, and all that, and just moving on, you know, and on to bigger and better things.
Let's go. And now you're 19, right?
I turned 19 in September.
Oh, damn, you're really young.
Yeah, man.
How's it like being 18 and being like, you know, you feel like, I feel like you're older than you are.
Really?
Do you get that a lot?
Surprisingly, not as much as I used to. Like, I'd go to like family gatherings, and they'd be like, damn, you're like one of us. And because like I'd always socialize with the adults, because a lot of my family are older, like in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s sort of deal. So whenever I'd see them, it'd just be like, I'd be surrounded by that more mature crowd.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, whenever I'm at school, I'm shooting the shit with the bros, acting my age for the sake of it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I get that a lot, especially just from like random people in the that I'd meet for the first time. Like you, like we haven't met before this, and you say that, and
yeah,
you know.
Well, I mean, you're probably faking for the cameras.
Nah, man, that's just how I am.
I'm joking.
I always keep it authentic, keep it a stack, 100% of the time.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Let's talk about your experience. What's maybe one of your most best experience since you started doing music, or your most memorable moment?
My most memorable would have been last year when I dropped my debut mixtape, Broken Constellations. Because like, it was like April or May last year, I broke up with my girlfriend that I was in a relationship with her for a year. I won't go into too many details out of respect for her, but it wasn't a pretty breakup, you know, on my part, you know, and it was a real learning experience for me, just on like how to, like, what's your tone? Because like basically text messages got leaked, and that shit circulated around for like 2-3 months, and it was like public enemy number one. I couldn't go anywhere within the school without having a target on my back, and just kids would call it, oh, you're a dickhead and all that, and it was like, low-key, I wasn't like super down about it, because it's like, you know, it's like you dig your own grave, you got to lie in it, you know, you made your bed. It's your responsibility to sleep in it.
How did you overcome that? I
just kept my head down and just kept working on music. You know, like I was actually talking about this with one of my friends the other day. Shout out Cavell, you're the fucking goat, bro. And like basically we were just talking about the whole shit, because I sent him the first track off my next project, just that's unreleased, no one's ever heard it, all that. And he was like, bro, this is like so similar yet so different. What I said to him was like, Broken Constellations, it was like the sad boy shit, like typical TJ, Polo G, Huncho, those sorts of sad breakup R&B vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I love every single one of those songs out of the 8 that are on the project. You know, just because they all come from a place that's real, and I'm not like fabricating shit.
Yeah.
Like it comes from real emotions and shit that's associated with like loss, heartbreak,
healing,
and just acceptance, healing.
Yep.
You know, and it was like this next album that I'm working on, haven't got a name for it yet, but it's like a total flip on that. Similar but different in the sense that like the beats are similar, but I'm back on my bullshit. I'm coming for my respect. You know, I'm spinning back, and I'm a better person because of the experiences.
What's something maybe you've learned through like your experiences with music that you think you would never have got unless you did music?
I've learned how to open up more and express myself, because like keeping to myself, I keep to myself a lot.
Yeah. Like
I'll say I'm fine on the surface to like some mates.
Yeah.
But then at home I'd just be like, damn. Like I say after school last year, right, when those kids had started, you know, talking shit about after those text leak, it was like, damn, bro, you're a scumbag, all that sort of shit. And but then at the same time, I would go to my friends and I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm cool, I'm straight.
Yeah, by
you know,
hitting you.
Yeah, it is, or it did rather, you know, and that's just life. You know, you're 26. I'm sure you would have had a heartbreak or some sort. Or you just a ladies' man like that, huh?
Huh?
You just a ladies' man like that?
No, chill. I'm gonna get beat up by my girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
Nah, I'm not.
My bad,
I'm very loyal, and I have been.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I was doing like. Yes, I was reminiscing. It was hurting me.
Oh, damn.
This guy trying to get me in trouble, man.
Nah, I'm just getting payback, bro. You doing that shit? I'm coming for my respect.
Guess who's editing this? Me. So.
Oh, shit. I know for a fact you don't cut shit out. I know for a fact you don't cut this shit out.
I do some stuff, bro. I'm just good at what I do. You know,
Like,
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna watch back the interview and I'm gonna be like, this motherfucker.
What's maybe one of your give me a short-term goal and a long-term goal.
Short-term goal I'd say, I know it's so broad and basic, but like to blow up. And
what's blowing up for you? What's actually define success?
That's a good question, because everyone's definition of blowing up and success is different.
Yeah.
I'd say for me, when someone can DM you or text you and say that your music did something for them, it helped them, you know, that shit means the world. And I've had that like once or twice from like some high school kids that I was mates with.
Okay, man.
You know, again, shout out Cavell. We talked about that sort of thing. And he said, oh, your Broken Constellations album really helped me heal from my breakup and the shit I was going through. And that shit meant the fucking world to me, because it was like, damn, you may not get the numbers or the monthly listeners, but fuck the numbers, because all that matters is how you make people feel.
Definitely. Yeah.
Whether that's in the music or just social interaction.
Yeah.
You know?
Leave a mark behind.
Exactly.
Someone. Yeah, definitely. That's good. So what would be your long-term goal then?
Probably headline a festival, or like do a sold-out global tour. You know, that'd be the goal.
Global.
Because like I know Rolling Loud's coming to Sydney and Melbourne in March.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Melbourne date. Like Gunner's headlining, Ken Carson, all them. I'd want to headline a Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
Whether that's in Australia or in the States, something like that. And then do a global tour when I'm selling out arenas, stadiums even, once I get there. You know, because I'm a firm believer in speaking stuff into existence. You know, I want to use this platform right here to say that, like I said on my Instagram story back in like New Year's, one day Zayth Garçon will be somebody, and that's a promise.
Amen. Speaking into existence, my brother.
Yes, sir.
So, like, do you normally work alone, or do you have a team to support you and stuff like that? Or
I do
just
everything by
solo
myself.
Dolo? Just solo dolo?
Yes, sir. All on my dolly. Like, I'll record it myself. I'm learning to make beats myself. For the most part, I just get beats off YouTube. But I have a couple of producers that I go to on YouTube. Shout out JP, shout out Morgan, shout out Sapture, shout out the bro Tilted. You know, Tilted and I have a song Superman that I made around that time of the breakup earlier last year. And same sort of deal. You know, I say they only love you when the glow hits right, and then they'll ghost when you're low. Because like that's what I felt. You know, when the music shit was going well, everybody was like gassing up, aside from those kids that were talking shit. But you know, for the most part, people were really supportive.
Yeah.
You know, but then once that shit happened, it was like the social respect took a hit, and you know what, rightfully so, because like I wasn't in line, I was in the wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and I learnt that, and I've learnt, you know, you gotta, as I was saying, you gotta watch what you say, because you never know who's listening.
Well, as long as you learn from what you do, then and apologize, and it's A and B, that whoever you did something bad to, as long as they're able to forgive you, or you know, you forgive yourself as well.
Yeah.
Then
Exactly.
you can't really dwell on it too much, and anyone else that's outside, it's not you. You're not part of it.
Yeah.
You just stay in your lane, I stay in my lane, and
exactly.
you know, overcome it. Otherwise, some people let something like that drag them down. They think about it a lot, because the more you think about it, it's pointless. You can't really go back in time and there's nothing you can do now.
Yeah, man.
As long as you guys come to a compromise, get over it, you're good to go, bro.
Exactly.
So,
and like even if I fall out with someone, I'll never forget this one quote I heard from Young Thug. Right? He said, "I still want to see you eat, just not at my table."
Definitely.
So like if you have a falling out, you never wish the worst on anyone. Like you don't go around saying, "Oh, I wish you're dead to me. I wish you no longer walk this earth," or something crazy like that. You always just keep it cordial, keep it respectful, no matter what.
No ill intent.
You know? Exactly.
Definitely, bro. Oh yeah. In terms of where you are now, how do you think you can elevate yourself more? Do you have a plan in mind, or you just?
So I was chatting with my guy TV at that New Year's party about it. I suck balls at marketing myself. Like I do fuck all reels when I really should be, especially in music. Short form content and reels and getting your face out there is so important. So, and I'd say still at the moment, January in years gone by has always been a very reflective month for me, because I'd look back at the previous year, what went well, what could I do better, you know, and I'd say at the start of this year I was chatting with him because he wants to do American football and shit, and he's actually pretty good. He's going to Melbourne, he's going to Melbourne in like June, July, to do like proper academy shit with like scouts and that. And it applies to him just as much as it applied to me. But it's like, you've got to chase your shit and never let anything fucking stop you. And reflection's a big part of that. Because it's like, you look back, as I say, what you could have done better. And for me, it's marketing, getting my brand out there and upping the quality of the content. You know, that's important. Shout out to Out the Box Media.
Shout out, guys.
I got to come through. Hang a mic video on the way.
Yes, sir. Come on. I was also gonna ask you. What was I gonna ask you? Has there been a point in time where you're like, you've hit so low, you're like, I feel like quitting music, and or quitting what you're doing, and has there been a moment in time like that, and how'd you overcome that?
I wouldn't say there's been a specific moment where I thought like of quitting.
Yeah.
Because music's been my first love, all since primary school.
All right.
Like I say, but.
Yeah.
There have been times where I just feel uninspired, and like there'd be a time where I'd go for like a month and a half, 2 months without recording a single song, and that's sort of what happened in between. I dropped a song in April last year called Brand New, and then between then and Broken Constellations, my mixtape, I just didn't record any music, because you know that was when I dropped Brand New. Like a couple of weeks later, I had that breakup, and just had to focus on myself, you know, and heal, move on, grow as a person. So a lot of time was spent doing that when I wasn't recording as much music. And then I'd say around end of July, early August, a spark just hit. I was like, bang, I want to make a fucking mixtape about all the shit that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that's how Broken Constellations came to be. You know, I recorded that shit in 3 days.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. I did 6 songs the first day and then 1 song a day after.
Okay.
You know,
it's epitome and it changes like that.
That's how I go, bro. Because like sometimes I just feel really uninspired, or like I'll have a session, I may do 1 average song, but then if I really believe in something, I really want to do something, it's like bang, you know, I'll get into it, and you know, make shit happen by any means necessary.
It's a real hustler.
Yes, sir. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. So what's next for Zayth?
For Zayth,
what can the people expect you? Tell them.
Album on the way, for sure. I might do a show this year. You know, I'm sort of just tossing that idea up and around.
Nah, own it, bro.
Own
you're
it?
gonna do it or you're not. Because if you want to, you can. So you gotta own it.
Show this year, pop out.
Yes, sir.
That shit's on the way. Album on the way.
Yes, sir.
More crazy singles, more music videos on the way.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, just watch, because 2026, Zayth Garçon will be somebody. Mark my motherfucking words.
Yes,
Zaythski will be somebody.
Yes, sir. Give us some advice or tips for the audience.
Live your fucking truth. You know, it doesn't matter what anyone says, as long as you believe in yourself. I'll tell you what, it'll get you a hell of a lot farther than if you look for other people's approval. You know, you gotta find validation not in external sources, but truly in yourself. You know, and just be like, believe in yourself. Don't worry about others, and just make it happen by any means necessary.
You guys heard him, Zayth. Soundtake. Thank you so much for coming along,
yes,
bro.
Sir. Thank you for having me, bro.
I can't reach that far.
Yeah,
you guys go show some love to his social medias. And also, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Laters.